Have you ever seen this shit they do on the news, right? They can never tell a positive news story without throwing in a negative afterthought, right? So they'll say shit like, Pride is the greatest celebration of sexual diversity in the world, but has it become too commercial? I swear to God, if Auschwitz closed down today, Sky News would be over there and they'd be like, it's great that the death camp is closing down, but will the local economy suffer? But I work in healthcare, right? And I work in healthcare, so I work with a lot of elderly people, right? And you have to be really careful around elderly people, right? Because I recently went on a first date, right? And an old woman recognised me from work. And she came up to me on my date and she put her hand on my shoulder and she went, Jesus, I nearly didn't recognise you there with your clothes on. Now, what she meant was she didn't recognise me with my non-work clothes on, right? But the fucking damage was done. Have you ever tried to convince someone you don't fuck grannies? Like half an hour of denying it. I started to doubt myself. But is anyone paranoid that their phone is listening to them? Ever since I started joking about not fucking grannies, I can't watch porn on my phone. Because when I load it up, right, it comes up, the following videos have been suggested for your viewing. And I'm like, Google, why would I want to watch Nursing Home Orgy 4 when I haven't seen 1, 2 or 3 yet? But, you know, we got this Brexit thing and the whole border, you know. So a lot of people keep asking me, what's the history between Britain and Ireland, right? And it's like this, lads. Ireland was always this wild, sexy woman. And Britain was always a nice, respectable gentleman. And Ireland used to go over to Britain and be all like, hey, big boy, do you want to come over here and put a bit of fucking manners on me? And Britain was all over Ireland, like Ireland was an underage prostitute and Britain was a drunk Prince Andrew. And Ireland kicked Britain in the balls and Britain was all, fuck you, you mad bitch. I don't want anything more to do with you. But he kept the fucking phone number. And every so on, little 3 a.m. text message, hey babe, how are you? And do you know why he kept the phone number? Because Ireland was the best blowjob this country ever had. And you never forget your best blowjob. You, sir, what's your name? What's your name? Stefan. Do you remember your best blowjob, Stefan? And Stefan, who did you give it to? Ah, the old fucking switcheroo. It never gets old, does it? Oh, fuck me. But do you ever see this other thing politicians do, right? They pretend to be like normal people, right? So Theresa May, David Cameron was fucking brilliant at it, right? He pretended to like football and he pretended to watch Game of Thrones, right? Theresa May was fucking terrible at it, right? She was asked what was the naughtiest thing she ever did. And she said she ran through a fucking field.